Hey guys, back again. Happy Tuesday. I wanted to start today with a Bible verse that ties in perfectly with our message, which is Go, God is with you, as you probably have remembered since yesterday when I told you. Anyway, the passage is in Philippians 4, verse 13, and you'll also find this in your packet because I want you guys to look into it, talk about it a little bit. But this is an awesome verse. It simply says, I can do everything through him, God, who gives me strength. I can do everything through him who gives me strength. This verse reminds me that we can accomplish anything when we have God with us. And that's what this week is all about. It's go, God is with you. And so, again, I showed you guys yesterday the flying machine. I showed you guys the opportunity to answer some questions and work on your memory verses. Today, I have another flying project for you to complete. Now, this project uses some strange objects. We start off with a CD or DVD, which some of you may not even know what this is. But we start with one of these discs. We also have the top of a sport water bottle. Now, each one of you is going to get a disc. Each one of you is going to get a sport water bottle. What we're going to do is we're going to set up stations with one of the small group leaders and a hot glue gun. So there's hopefully going to be multiple hot glue guns that you can go to. Basically, what they're going to do is your small group leaders, you're going to go up to one of these stations. You're going to grab one of these tops. You're going to grab one of these discs. And then the small group leader is going to help glue. Since the glue is hot, they're going to do the gluing and attach your cap onto your disc. When it's done, it's going to look like this. This is going to be the start of your tabletop hovercraft. Now, I don't know if you guys know what a hovercraft is. Yesterday we did a flying straw plane. Today we're going to do a hovercraft. A hovercraft is another kind of flying device. But this one doesn't quite work the same way with wings or even with hoops. This one just simply relies on floating on a pillow of air. And so, this being our hovercraft, we need an air source. And so, everybody's getting a balloon. Now here's how your hovercraft is going to work. You're actually going to blow up your balloon first, like this. Then, once you've got it done, do not tie it. That will make it very difficult for your hovercraft to work. But what I do want you to do is I want you to pinch it and then twist it like this so that it does not let any of the air out. Now, you may need some help with this one, or you might be able to do it yourself. But what you're going to do is you're actually going to, while it's twisted, attach the balloon over top of your hovercraft bottle cap. Then, what you're going to be able to see, clear this stuff out of the way a little bit, is untwist, maybe. There we go. A floating, hovering disc all over the tabletop, the floor, wherever you can find a flat surface. Now you may have noticed one of the challenges of my tabletop hovercraft. You see, the balloon flops over. And whenever the balloon flops over, it actually drags along the table, which slows down the hovercraft. So here's where your challenge lies. In addition to the disc, the cap, and the balloon, each of the small groups is going to get some rolls of toilet paper. Now, these toilet paper rolls with no toilet paper on them are what you're going to use to help you to prevent the balloon from dragging on the table. Now, one of the ways that I like to do it, it's not the only way, but one of the ways I like to do it is I like to cut small pieces of the tube so that you can stand them up on your hovercraft. Just simply take a piece of tape, tape these down. Then when the balloon wants to tip over, it's actually going to land on one of these pieces of cardboard and prevent it from hitting the table. That way you will get solid hovering without dragging and slowing it down. But, as I said, this is only one of the ways. There's lots of other ways that you can try to figure out how to prevent the balloon from going. And you can use the cardboard from these toilet paper tubes. Now, this is what you guys are going to work on today. Again, I told you this whole week was about flying, because flying is one of those amazing things that would be super awesome if we could actually do. But just like Moses, who doubted that he could do what God's plan was, he relied on God, and God did incredible things with him. Once again, freeing the Israelites from Egypt, even parting the Red Sea so that they could get across to get away from the Egyptians. So many cool things, all by God's strength. Now, the flying things that we've created so far this week were flying through the air, hovering over the table. Tomorrow, I have a special surprise. I'm going to send a couple of my nutty scientists to be with you guys, and you guys are actually going to get to do a little bit of flying. That's as far as I'm going to say. So, I want you guys to know that I am so sad and I miss you guys so much. I had a great summer with you guys. I hope that you guys have an awesome rest of the week of Shine. I hope that your school year is awesome. Maybe I'll see you next year for Shine. And if not, maybe I'll even see you at your schools this fall. Hopefully I get to visit you guys there as well. So, have a great rest of the week. Have fun tomorrow with my nutty scientists. And I hope to see you soon. Thanks, guys.